Welcome to the first session. And this is Mohammad Shakir Ibrahimi, lecturer of accounting. Today we'll discuss about the cost accounting that we have the topic here, and then this session you will understand the pricing of material issues. That what are the methods that we are using. So these are the methods of material issues. We have five: FIFO, LIFO, HIFO, SAM, WAM, and that are the methods that we are using for material issues. So what is FIFO? First of all, FIFO means the first down, first out. So it means when we are purchasing something, it should be issued first. So that is why, suppose I am purchasing like car washing machine. So first car is coming, we are washing that, and then we are moving from it, right? So the next car will come to wash. That is what FIFO system. LIFO system says that loss and first out. Loss and first out means that whatever coming last, that we have to make it first out, and whatever came last time, so we are issuing first that, and then we'll issue the new materials that is coming, new things which is coming to the organizations. And HIFO means that based on the rate of which materials we are purchasing at higher price, we have to issue that first, and then we'll issue the others. That is what HIFO methods are normally focused on. And some method, the simple average method that we'll discuss in the coming classes, and one method also, that is weighted average method, that we are finding the rate of mix which is from that area. So that is what we will discuss. As I discussed, FIFO means the material which is first issued from the earliest consignment on hand and priced at the cost that consignment was placed in the store. So the material which is received at first to be issued first. This is what the method of suitable for the trend of falling prices in the market. So we are using. So now coming how to prepare FIFO methods. So these are the different example which I have given here. So the opening balance is given first, right? So then receive, and then issued, then receive, then issued. So that is what we have differently. For that purpose, you can use it in the whiteboard to make a chart. So this is the chart, right? So starting from here, which is quite visible to everyone, I hope. Like I am making it very bold. So here is also a little, let me make it again. So this is the format that we are using, right? So we are using this format for every one of these things which are having here. So in the now coming to discuss the methods, that what are the this methods that we have, and we are using it here. So what is that methods that we have, right? So we have different columns, and that columns having different again heading inside of that. So we are using those things for different purpose, right? So here if you see the first column, which is clear cut mention, that is date. So we are writing date, which date we have, right? So here we need to make it date, and then apart from date we have the next column, that is particular. Here date, we are using date, right? So here particular, here receipt, whatever we are purchasing, so we are using it here, and issue, whatever we are selling it, so we are making it record here, and then balance we are making it record here. So this is how we'll use to do this thing. So there is example given: prepare store ledger account on the base of FIFO. So you need to use FIFO method. So opening balance, so here on the January 1st, date is January 01, right? So we are having opening balance. So what is my opening balance? So I am not writing in the receipt side the balance, not writing in the issue, directly coming to the balance column. I have how much balance? 500 unit. So 500 multiplied by 8, it will be equal to how much? So 500 multiplied by 8, so it will become 4000. So that's what we have, the first thing that we are recording balance. Second one that we are coming to discuss one by one of these, all of them that we have. Let me come on January 5, receive from the vendor 200. It means that we are purchasing, we receive something, right? On which date? January 05. I am received what? Received, or you can say received. So how much quantity I have received, right? So the quantity is 200. So 200 is the quantity. What is the rate? 8.5. So what is the total? This multiply by the rate, which is become 1700. Now you need to make, what is my old balance? 500. Rate is 8. Old balance is 4000. What is my new balance? I have purchased 200 units. Rate is 8.5, and then the amount is how much? 1700. That is what our January 5. Now coming that on the January 10 we have issued of 400 units of material. So 54. Now here the difference on January, I think it was 08. I have issues, right? Issue. So I am coming to write down under the issue column, not under the receipt column. So this column is for the issue. This is for the receipt. In that column, which is here, this is for the issue column, that I am using these three columns for anything which we are issuing, we are writing, and then the balance, what is coming new and what is issued, how much is left, so we need to keep it the record here. Now I have issued how much? So on January 8, let me copy this, because I use that one column, I don't need to keep it here. So issued how much unit? So on January 10, I think 400 units. So in January 10 I issued 400. So how I should make it that 400, right? So we'll need to make it how much? 400. So I have how much unit from the first product? Here, see, I have 500 units, right? So I can issue 400 out of that. I have that many. Yes, I have. So I will issue that 8 divided by 4. It will become to 3200. So what is the balance? 500 minus 400. This 500 minus this 400 become 100. Multiply by 8. It will become 800, right? The next balance, which is left, 200 multiplied by 8.5. It will become equal to 1700, right? So this is what we are issuing. On the January 12th, receive 150 from the vendor. So I am writing January 12th, received from vendor how much? 150 units at the rate of 8.20. So now we need to make it multiply 150 multiply by 8.2, so 1230. So now coming, what is my old balance? 100 units. 8 is the rate and 800 is the price, total amount. 200 is the new one. 8.5 is the rate, and total becomes 1700, right? And the latest material which is purchased 150, rate is 8.2, right? And then the total amount becomes 1230. So this is what the latest material issued to me that I have here, right? So now coming to the back session, that in the new one, which is on the January 15 issued of material, we issued material, right? So issue of material on January 14, how much? 200 units. So writing issue of material on January 14 to 14 have 200 units. So how to make it? So we'll write down here January 14, right? Issues, here writing in the particular issues how much unit? I have issued 200 units. So how to get rate? So here in the last session I have 100 units and 200 units. So I cannot sell 200 units from the first material. So I need to sell 100 from this and 100 from this. So I am taking 100 from the one, second one 100. So rate, what is the rate here? 8. The second one 8.5. How much it will be equal to? It will be equal to 100. 8.5 multiply by 100, it will be equal to how much? 850, right? I think yes. Now how much material left? So first 100 was issued. From this to 100 issued, how much is left? 100 units. 8 rate is how much? 8.5. So it will become 850 and the second one which is completely left 150 by rate of 8.20, it will become 1230, right? So this is how we are issuing. And then if you are coming to this, on January 15 material issued of 100 units, so we are issuing on a material 1500 units. So how to record that, right? Let me make it separate. On January 15 issues, again here, how much unit? 100 units. So I have 100 unit from first one. Yes, I have that much material because I have 100 and 150. So rate will get taken from there, 8.5, that is 850, right? Where how much is balance left? 150 with the rate of 8.20 is equal to 1230, right? So this is what the material actually left with us. And then on January 19 something is happening. Let me see what was there. On January 19 again material issued how much? 100 units. So we are issuing issues of material. So here how much? 100 units. I have how much? 150 units. See here, 150 units. So 100 units is issued by 0.20, it will become 820. So how much is left? 50 units with the rate of 8.20, and it will be equal to 410, right? So this is how to make the record for the next one. And then coming on January 20, again receive 300 from the vendor at the rate of 9. So 300 receive at the rate of 9 from the vendor. January 20 we are received something from the vendor, 300 units, right, at the rate of, so need to write on this in the above column. So we need to use 300 receive at the rate of what? 9. It will be equal to how much? 2700, right? So coming to write down the balance, before left 50 units, 8.2 rate equal to 410, and the new material which purchased 300 units, rate 9 become 200,700, right? And they again receive 400 units from vendor at the rate of 8. So receiving on January 25 400 units. So how to record that, right? 400 units we are receiving. So again writing January 25 received how much unit? 400, rate of 8, suppose. I don't know exactly, don't remember. Let me check it out. What is the rate? 8. Yes, the rate is 8. The rate is 8. So how much it will be equal to? 3200. So before balance, how much is left? This balance is left, right? So writing the same balance, and what is the new balance? 400 units multiplied by 8, it will be equal to 3200, right? So this is what left from the new balance. And then on January, this is sorry, January 30, this is also January 30, issued of 200 and 250. So we'll write down January 30 30, right? So writing issue, how much unit issued? First 200 unit. So how to get rate? So we don't have from first unit for rate which is there latest, we have 50 units, but we don't have 200. So 50 will sell it off from that, and 150 unit out of 200 is left from, we're selling from 300, 150, right? So 8.2, and this is 9. This become 410, and this become will be 1300, right? So this is what we are need to use it for this purpose. Okay, now 50 unit is issued completely, nothing is left, right? So out of this 300 unit which is there, how much is left? 150 sold, right? 150 unit is left. At the rate of 9, it will become 1350, I think, right? It is 1750, not 1300. and 400 is completely left, so 400 divided by 8, 3200, right? This is how to keep the record of this thing which we have for the session. And let me make it bold and then hold up. Again on the January 30, again we have issued material, right? So if we are issuing material, how much unit? 250 units. So how to keep the record of that? So we need to keep the record of that. So we'll write down again January 30 issue, right? So how much issued? 250, but left with how much unit? 150 is 1 and 400 is 711. So I can select 150 from the first product and 100 units from the second product. So what is the rate of first one? 9, second one is 8. So this will become 1350 and this will become 800. So how much is left the product? From the first one completely issued, sold out, and from the second one 100 is sold, 300 is left at the rate of 8, and it will be equal to 2400. Now at the end, how much unit of product is left? 300 unit product is left at the rate of 8 with the cost of, this is rate of 8 at the cost of 1200. So I hope you got something from this session. And the next session we'll discuss about LIFO system that we have. This is called FIFO method. So we are using here. So heading is FIFO for the month of January, right? For the month of January. So this is how you are using FIFO method. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can ask me through the YouTube channel or my WhatsApp. Thank you so much.